The perfect pair of socks can highlight your personal style, but choosing the right socks is essential for maintaining foot health and comfort. Back in the studio with me is Audrey Wall, professional foot care nurse. Audrey, socks and good foot hygiene. What do we need to know?
Well, fresh socks every day. It's one of those things that can be easily overlooked. We want to make sure our feet are clean every day. We want to make sure they're well dried after we wash them. And we want to, when we're wearing socks, especially now when the weather's changing, we want to choose socks that are comfortable, that don't move around in our shoes, and that are appropriate for the activity that we're choosing them for.
Now, last month you were talking about purchasing sneakers and what to look for, and not all shoes are created equal.
No.
I understand that not all socks are created equal.
You're absolutely right. There's so many socks on the market, and sometimes it can be overwhelming standing in a shop looking at all of the available socks. And if you think carefully about what you're wanting to wear the socks for, then it can help narrow down where you go to look for socks. If you know you're going to be ice fishing or in a hunting blind or something like that, you may go to a shop that specializes in that, an outdoors store. If you're going to be running a marathon, maybe you want to go look at an athletics place. Shopping is work, Mark. It'll take a little while for you to get comfortable with, oh, you really want to examine the socks. Are they going to work for what I'm asking them to do?
Right. You taught me something today that I had no idea about, and I was so misinformed. Cotton is rotten.
Well, it is a controversial statement, but somebody who does marathons told me about that, and I have to think that it's true. Imagine you have a wet beach towel, a wet cotton beach towel, and then you wrap it around your body expecting it to keep you dry and warm. Well, that is not going to happen. By its very nature, cotton is absorbent, but it hangs on to moisture. So when you wrap, let's say your feet perspire, let's say you're in a wet environment and you're wearing cotton socks, those fibers are going to keep the moisture and they're going to keep them around your feet, which is going to make them cold, and it can promote conditions like athlete's foot or cracking and breaking down skin between your toes, which is painful and really unnecessary. Yeah.
Talk to me about compression socks. I'm just starting to learn about these.
Oh.
I don't need them myself, but I know many people do.
If you ever get on an airplane, compression socks are something that you want to look at. Compression socks have varying degrees of compression, and most of them are graduated, which means that they have a range of compression. So travel socks, the compression is measured in millimeters of mercury, much like our blood pressure is measured. You know those little pump, you see that go up and down? That's what that is. So it'll say mm and a capital Hg, which is millimeters of mercury. So the graduation means is that it'll start a little tighter at your ankles and it'll decrease as you go up your leg, which is meant to work with the muscles in your leg and help promote blood flow back up to your heart and keep your legs from getting a little bit puffy.
Excellent. One thing I didn't know about, I totally took it for granted, is foot melanoma. Can you talk about that?
Oh, well, melanoma can be between your toes. It can be anywhere. Melanoma is one of those insidious little things that we want to be on the lookout for. Now there's the A, B, C, D, E's of looking at a mole.
Okay.
A is asymmetry. Does it have a border that, or a look that is not like one brown spot, right? The B is the border. Does it have an irregular border, or does it look kind of like one of the Great Lakes, right? Okay. Maybe C is color. Does it have a color that is homogeneous through it, or does it have different areas of light brown, dark brown, even blue or red? Are there different colors? D is for diameter. And diameter often refers to the size of it. And a pencil eraser is a really good tool. Mm-hmm. It's about 6 millimeters. And if you look, well, how can I judge it according to that? C, D, E is evolution. Is it changing? So if you have a spot on your skin that 2 months ago it was just a little bit tan, but now it's a dark brown, or it bleeds every now and then, or it gets itchy, or it's raised, or it looks like a crater. Those are the things that you're going to want to look for. Melanoma Canada has a very good resource on their website. But we're also looking, the important thing is to look at your feet. You can get melanoma anywhere in your body,
Right.
but you can also get it on your feet. And moles and different things on the soles of your feet are very uncommon because we don't expose the soles of our feet to the sun
Right.
often. But it doesn't mean that things can't show up there. So looking between your toes. Now, if you can't see or you can't reach your feet, getting somebody you trust to do that for you. I'll see clients at our clinic and I'll ask them about a mole on their feet and I'll say, how long has that been there? And they'll say, well, I've had that since I was a kid. Or they'll say, well, I don't know. And when someone says, I don't know, that's my cue to say, please go to your doctor, have them look at this. Just getting somebody with some knowledge to look at it to say, well, either that's something or that's nothing. But at least if it changes, you know that somebody's looked at it.
Awesome, Audrey. Thank you so much for joining us again. It's so amazing how quickly 5 minutes goes by.
I know. Quick thing
Yes.
to add. The easiest way to take a record of your moles is just to take a picture of them.
Great.
Take a picture with a pencil eraser maybe next to it so that next week you can see, oh, has it gotten bigger? Has it changed? Just thought I'd throw that in there.
Thank you so much. Why don't you come back next month and we'll talk about more foot health.
I would love that.